We're back here on Sunrise. What's your story? What's your sign? Tell us all about it in the comment section below. Thank you very much for staying with us. Definitely, Shanna K has a story of her own, has a sign of her own, and it's good to rise with joy.
Very delicious sweet treats.
I was about to say, I think it's a very delicious morning for her. Indeed. Well, guess what? When schools grow, the nation grows, and the JTA Credit Union's Better Schools, Better Jamaica program has been playing its part in providing meaningful support for Jamaica's educational communities, so your child has the environment that they need to succeed. JTA Credit Union Marketing and Public Relations Officer Denise Walker, she's here to tell us how your school can secure up to $1 million. I felt like Dr. Evil just now. $1 million for a project that uplifts teaching and learning. Denise, welcome.
Good morning, Denise.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm very well, thank you.
Lovely. So fresh on the heels of our passport for our children, we're talking about schools, and we know that education is a partnership between parent, teacher, and student, and it's a very important component in our country. So talk to us about what you have going on with this competition and how can schools enter?
Thank you for asking that question. First of all, the Better Schools, Better Jamaica program is something that the credit union started in 2018. As you can imagine, we have been around since 1959. So we are really embedded in the education sector. Absolutely, exactly, entrenched. And so we saw the need to do more, to make it better for our teachers and the students and the wider community as well.
Yes.
And so we decided to take this project on board, and as you have said, we offer up to $1 million to schools. So how it works is that the application process is now open, so schools can apply. They can go to our website, jtacreditunion.com, and they can go to the section that says e-forms and just look for the rules for the Better Schools, Better Jamaica program. And the rules tell them how to apply. We have a panel that goes through all the applications that we get, and then we select 2 schools. And the first place school gets the grant of $1 million to complete projects at their school, and the second place winner gets $500,000.
The important word is grant. It's not a loan, it's a grant.
It's a grant. It's a grant.
$1 million what?
Not to pay that back?
No.
Not to give back nothing?
The thing is, you know, because of the nature of the JTA Corp Credit Union, because as I said before, we're so deeply entrenched in the education sector, we have received over the years many requests from schools to help them with projects. And it might be something small, it might be something big. We invite them, we love when they do that. But we saw that sometimes what they ask us for, they need more than that.
Yes.
And so we wanted to support them in this kind of way.
But what are some of the, Denise, pardon. What are some of the projects that you guys have funded, the JTA has funded so far?
So far, okay, so we have, we've funded up to 16 schools so far. We've given away a little over $10 million so far. And we have done reading rooms, we have done homework centers, we have done computer rooms. We've actually even undertaken agricultural projects. Our winner in 2022, Bridgeport High, they did a whole greenhouse, and their agricultural science students could use that space to complete the practical aspect of their studies. Last year, the first place winner, Roger Clark High, they completed, or they're in the process of completing, a cosmetology center. So their students will get that opportunity to do the hands-on part of their work.
Explain how a person, or an institution rather, applies or enters this sort of a thing, because somebody might hear JTA Credit Union and think you have to be a member of JTA, or how does the educational institution apply? Is it that the principal, or how does it,
I'm glad you're asking me that question. First of all, we bear the name JTA Credit Union because we're very closely linked to the JTA. We have a very long and strong relationship with that organization. But in order to be a member of the JTA Credit Union, you do not have to be a member of the JTA. But it is a school project. The Better Schools, Better Jamaica is a school project. So usually what we have found is that there's a teacher that leads. Our teachers are very talented, you know.
Yes.
One of the things that I must just stop and say, you know, shout out to all the teachers across Jamaica. We move among them and we see the talent that they have.
Yes.
And so we usually have 1 or 2 teachers who lead on the project and they will write a proposal. It's really a proposal that they're supposed to write. They're supposed to outline what the project is going to be about. Exactly. Of course, it's endorsed by the principal and the board. Exactly. So, but it's usually 1 or 2 teachers who lead on the project. They will write the proposal, they will get the necessary approvals, and they have to also show how the project is going to be sustained, because we don't want to do something that just for this year, just for 1 year. We want projects that can last a long time, projects that really benefit generations to come.
Are you looking at uptown school, downtown school,
Any
traditional school? It doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as there is a need. As long as there is a need. Better schools, better Jamaica. It is our mission to help to create a better Jamaica by creating better schools. Education is one of the biggest driving forces in any country. And so if you get education right, you get so many other things right.
And there are so many schools that say we could deliver better educational services if we had a better plan, if we had a better this. But, you know, true and an uptown school, we don't have this. You know, we could offer chemistry if we had a lab, but we don't have it. Or so that is why our students are not getting the grades that they could get.
Absolutely.
And so that is where a JTA credit union comes in to provide the critical support, because you are a key stakeholder in the education system and in the teaching learning process. And so it's great that you're doing this, you know, not just, you know, providing loans for your members and that kind of a thing, but offering a greater level of service.
Yes, absolutely.
Talk to me, Denise, about the entry time, because I know time is of the essence. What do they need to submit, and for how long will this entry?
Okay, so the deadline to submit the applications is July 18th, so they have probably about 2 weeks now, I'm looking at.
About that,
yes. But the process isn't very difficult. The only thing is that we do ask for a budget, so we do ask that the school that's applying, that they provide a breakdown of the financing that they will need. So that is the part that might be a little technical, a little difficult, but our teachers can manage that. There's something else I need to just jump in and say right now, because you did mention the fact that we support our teachers so very well. And, you know, it's besides loans and all of those financial products that are really awesome for our teachers, but we do also have a tertiary scholarship that we offer to our teachers. So if a teacher who is a member of the JTA Credit Union is in their final year of study, they can apply for a scholarship to help them to finish up the, absolutely.
Wow.
So the application for the tertiary scholarship is now open, and the deadline for that is the 31st of July. So our teachers can definitely apply for that scholarship. So the JTA Co-op Credit Union supports our teachers in so many ways besides finances. But the finances are great.
you know, say, then he's job fitter, then he's born for that job here. You see, when you just articulate and fluent and know your work,
just move seamlessly from one thing. I was going to ask her, like, what else you do, what else you have, and she silly question her farm, and I'm like, hey, boss.
Denise did it.
She's a real
She's
deal.
an asset down there. Denise, forget a big office. She get the corner office. Denise, you did that. You did that. I like that.
I like it.
Yes.
But definitely.
Yeah. But lovely, Denise. So again, just recap for me, for the schools to enter, their deadline, what they need to submit, and for the tertiary scholarship for the teachers who are in their final year of study.
Okay, great. So the Better Schools, Better Jamaica program, the deadline for that is July 18, and all the member has to do is go to our website, JTA Credit Union. They can go to the section that says e-forms, scroll down to where they see Better Schools, Better Jamaica rules. It's really just an outline of what we want from them. It's very, very simple. They write a proposal, attach the budget, send it to us. Everything is there that they need to know. So they send it to us. Just go to the website. The tertiary scholarship, again, the information is on our website, jtacreditunion.com. They can get the information there. And they will need transcripts from their schools. But that's not a hard part. So they can do that, and they send that in before or by July 31st.
Very well. Thank you so much. If they want it badly enough, trust me, they'll get the information.
Oh, yes.
But thanks to you and your team, Denise, for a job well done. And schools, please take advantage of these opportunities, because it's there. Denise and her team, they're waiting on you. Our guest, Denise Walker, JTA Credit Union Marketing and Public Relations Officer. Don't miss this chance to secure your school $1 million. Get that grant. Head to the JTA Credit Union.com. sunrise.sunrise.com to apply before July 18. There's more Sunrise coming up right after the break, so please be sure to stay with us.
It's like you know me in the depths of my heart.